Now, this vote was way closer, but the media good guy goes to a Ravens player who has gone above and beyond normal media obligations to make himself available, offer insight that we can then, as media members, pass along to fans. It was a very close vote. There were a number of players who received votes, which is a reflection of the locker room, but this individual really stood out. It's not always easy to talk to media, after a loss, if things don't go well during the game, whatever it is, but he made himself available, and we very much appreciate it. The 2023 Ravens media good guy is Kyle Hamilton.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. It was a surprise to me. I really respect everything that you guys do on a daily basis. It's a grind, and people around the world are relying on your information. So you guys have a job to do just like I do, and appreciate you guys. Thank you.
What do you think about the award of All-Pro?
It was cool to see, for sure. It's something that I've dreamed of since I can remember what being All-Pro is, and it's a dream until it happens, and it's pretty cool to be voted on by my peers, which is, in my opinion, the most important opinion, and just to be voted by guys who I've looked up to, still look up to this day, and be honored in a group of people who are the best around the league. It's an honor.
How do you feel? You feel like you're all the way back now knee-wise, or still working towards that?
Yeah, I mean, I was out there today, pretty much full participant, so it was got through it, did well, feeling good.
How are you approaching these weekend of games, or I don't know how regularly you get to watch these football games in general because you're out there, but how are you going to watch these games, if you do at all, understanding that you can play one of these potential 4 teams?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to watch the games because I'm sure we'll be watching plenty of them next week, but whoever we end up playing, I mean, it's out of the field, I feel like we played a lot of the people still in the playoffs right now, and, it's at the end of the day, nameless, faceless opponents. We're going to approach every game like we do in the past, and how every opponent we approach. So it doesn't really matter who we play, in my opinion. I think we're just going to prepare for them the same way.
How do you feel like the veteran players like Lamar, other vets on the team who have been in this situation before, how are they kind of setting the tone about how to approach the playoffs with the bye week, just how to go about that?
Yeah, I think we've done such a good job of credit to the vets, like you said, of creating somewhat of a playoff atmosphere every week throughout the year, and I feel like it's been somewhat of a seamless transition the past week, and not even past week, just past couple of days getting to the actual playoffs, and it's a blessing to have this bye week and allow us to be where our feet are and just get our minds right for the road ahead. But like you said, Lamar, Roquan, everybody who's a leader on this team has done a good job of just the intensity ramps up a little more, and it's win or go home at this point, and I know we all don't want to go home right now. We know we have a championship to win.
Kyle, as a guy that wasn't on that 2019 team, do you feel like a lot of that talk of what happened that year is kind of like overblown because you guys are different? You being a guy that is here now that wasn't there now, how do you feel about the talk of comparing the 2 years?
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame people for talking about it. I wasn't here, so I don't know too much what happened, but I mean, we were first in the AFC and lost, and that's all people have to go off right now, besides the Ray Lewis, Ed Reed days. So we got to prove ourselves in the moment that we're capable of going and win a championship.
What's it like when you see Dalvin Cook? I'm sure that's a guy that you've watched throughout your career. What's it like seeing him at practice?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it never gets old seeing guys who I've looked up to, like Jadeveon Clowney. He's a real cool guy, and being able to chop it up with him. Kyle Van Noy, like Odell. And then Dalvin Cook. I mean, I've been watching him dominate since Florida State, and it's cool to be on a team where we have a bunch of guys like that who have made their name for themselves around the league, and I can take bits and pieces from them.
All right.
Appreciate it, guys.
Congrats.